Hey, what's up? So today I'm super excited with the video I'm bringing you as I'm interviewing an amazing music producer, Ryan Blyth. This producer racks up millions of streams with his songs and has worked with labels such as Spinnin, Don Diablo's Hexagon, or Oliver Heldens' Heldeep, which is the label that has made it possible to me to bring you today this video, and to whom I'm very grateful for it. So I won't keep you any longer and I leave you with this interview. Enjoy it, and see you next week. You know, it's really interesting to have a producer, being able to talk with a producer. So, you know, like I'd like to know how you started, first of all, making music, no? Your first contact with music.
So how I started music was, I was a DJ before I was really a producer, okay? So I, from a young age, I played the piano, I played the trumpet, and then I left it alone for a bit, and then I started DJing at a very young age, and I was putting my own events on, and the music I was playing, nobody was making the music. It was quite a niche, very small market, not a lot of people making it. So I wanted to, I made my own music to play in my own sets, you know. So that's how I started making music, because the songs which I wanted to hear, there wasn't any songs, you know. It was, so that's why I started making music.
Well, before you started as a DJ,
First,
and then that's cool. Like you wanted to play your own music, or right?
Yes. Yeah, and not just my own music. The music I could hear at the time, nobody was making, you know. So there was some people making it, but it wasn't a lot of music about in the style I liked. So I just made my own music to play out, and then it went from there. I mean, I just started out making bootlegs to start with, and then eventually, you know, I made original music. You know, I've made many genres over the year, you know, from electro to jacking house to you know, to pop. You know, I've done everything really, you know, and I taught myself to make music. I didn't, you know, when I started making music, which was about 2007, there wasn't any YouTube channels or anyone, you know, classes or anything like that. You just had to learn yourself, you know. You had to just put the work in, you know. That's what you could get to do. There was nothing you could do. There was no one to show you, but it was good, because I think when you learn yourself, you teach yourself, you find your own technique of doing it, your own way, your own skill, your own road, you know, your own path, and that's what worked for me, you know. I mean, I'm constantly changing the techniques and the way I process things, but it's an interesting it's interesting because, you know, every song's different. So you make a song, and I try and not use, you know, I try and make every song sound different every time.
That's cool. So there was something or someone that inspired you in the beginning, you know? Was there something?
I don't think there was like one moment there wasn't just one moment that inspired me, you know. No, it was a few moments. Can't think of really one moment it was just a combination of, you know, partying and just feel good music, really, you know. I mean, it wasn't like a one, you know, artist or DJ or moment. It was just a combination of enjoying music but wanting to get into it, you know. And every time you make a song now, it's like a puzzle, you know, like a jigsaw. And you gotta piece it all together, you know, and make it the best you can. It's the process is very bizarre sometimes, you know. It's not always the same, but I enjoy it. So you're making music yourself?
Yeah, I'm learning now.
Okay, good.
I'm now, well, I started with a friend, uh, basically in FL Studio,
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
But now, yeah, I'm working on a minimal techno song that
Okay.
I will release it soon,
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
almost
no, good.
done.
Are you happy with the product? I mean, people always say, when's a song finished? I mean, there never really is an end to a song. A song could be, you could constantly keep changing it and adding bits and taking bits away, and but
Yeah,
you've just got to be content,
exactly. Like I actually started that song in November, and it's still March and it's not finished. Like it has changed from what it was at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, it's because sometimes you start something with the thought, oh, I want to make it like this, then you'll hear somebody else's song and think, ooh, that you get the inspiration then, It makes you think, oh, we'll go this direction or that direction. But it's good that you're making music with other people, because I think that when there's two minds in the studio, it's good because music's choices, making a song, making any track, whether you're making a techno track or a pop record, it's just choices. You decide whether you want this kick or that kick, yeah? And so when you're two people there, you can can get a bit of, it works as a a team. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. No, you can also receive feedback, because you
That's
think
right.
maybe this is sound perfect for you, but
yeah,
maybe for other people it's like,
maybe then sometimes you think it's good, and then your friend next to you, he says, no, I don't like it because this sound, or it sounds like this, and then you realize, you go, yeah, he's right, it doesn't sound good. Yeah. And so it's just nice to have that reassurance there, someone there to support you.
Yeah, exactly. So do you actually produce, like, which program do you use to produce?
I use Cubase. Yeah, so I've been using Cubase since the beginning. I did use Ableton a little bit at the beginning, but I didn't like the look of it, so I changed off Ableton. But I've always stayed with Cubase, and I do everything from the production, to the mixing, to the mastering. I do everything. I even record the vocals sometimes, if this local. But no, I do everything, and I do it all. It is time consuming, and obviously each title, each job, the mixer, the master, the production, the engineering, all these, the different roles within the production, they're all, each job, whether it's a mixer or a masterer, they're very different in relation, but to understand them as a producer, it's time consuming, because they're all, it's like becoming an electrician or a doctor, and knowing both jobs,
Yeah.
It's taken a long time, but I'm quite happy with my end result now. The sound, I'm happy with it. It's coming.
Oh, that's amazing. That you can, in one side produce, another side mastering and all that. Because I guess not everybody do it, right?
No. I mean, a lot of people get help on the records, but I do it because I want to hear the end song myself, not somebody else hear it for me, So I know that I'm happy with it when it's finished. So that's why I do it. I have had people master my music, that I have that, I have had it done before, and it's also a learning curve for you when somebody does master your music, because you hear how they would do it as well, not how you would do it. So it's good.
That's a great point. So I've seen like you've also worked with really big, important labels, right? Like Spinnin or like Heldeep. So, like, how do you actually work with them? Do they contact you, or
so
you send the tracks?
Yes, so Spinnin was a relationship I built through my old manager, and he, in fact, no, sorry, tell a lie. Yeah, my old manager first knew Don Diablo, yeah, and Don Diablo, how I got into the Spinnin and the Heldeep labels was my old manager knew Don Diablo pretty well. He used to go see him when he came to London and stuff, and he was running his own label, and that's when we sent him back to you, and he loved back
in Hexagon.
Yeah. And Hexagon, yeah. Hexagon, so he released it, and that's what at the time Hexagon was released through Spinnin. So Spinnin was releasing Hexagon songs, you know. So and then once I was through with Spinnin, then you just have the relationship. Then, you know, once you've done one song, they want more music from you, you know. And then the Heldeep connection came again through my old manager. We'd done a project together, and he put it forward, and you know, Oliver loved it. So that's when he released Trippin', and we're just arranging, which has been great. You know, the way they organise everything's really very professional. And so I'm really pleased with how the whole label performs, and so I'm just planning as next. We've got another release coming soon. In Heldeep. Yeah, on Heldeep. Not the next release. The next release I've got coming in April. So that's on another label, but that was signed before. And then I've got another release coming on Heldeep, which is probably about maybe August, I think, something like that. Pretty cool tune. So yeah, interesting.
Yeah, looking forward to it, because Trippin' is such a bop. Nice.
Oh yeah, Trippin'. I mean, when the summertime comes out, it's going to be great, you know, because that's the kind of song which you can play in the sunshine. You know, it's just we're a little early, but hopefully this summer is going to be nice. We're going to get some heat, and then it's going to be played all over, you know. So that's going to be a great song to play, because it works. The thing is with Trippin' is it works in every way. It can work in the club, it can work at a festival, it can work in a bar, it can work anywhere, you know. It's quite a versatile song.
Yeah. That's it.
So it's cool, man.
Yeah, super cool. So, like, what would you say to someone that want to become a successful producer? Like, you know?
What would I say? Well, the first thing you've got to know, really, I think when it comes to making music, you know, you need an idea first, yeah? You need a direction. So you need to know, you need to know your identity. Well, you know, what are you? Are you a house producer? You can be both house, pop, you can be techno, tech house, whatever you want, but it's got to be, you know, try and stay true to your roots, you know. But you know, there is no one rule that fits all for everyone, unfortunately. You've just got to just keep trying to make the best records you can. That's what I'd do, yeah. I'd make, you know, the best you can possibly do. And if it's not good enough, don't release it.
So you have to be 100%
yeah,
sure 100%. That this is what I want.
I mean, I've got songs here that will never come out because, and they're good songs, but they're just not good enough. Great. You know, they need to be not good; they need to be great, and that's what you know. If I'm not 100% happy with them, then it's not because they're not good enough. It's just because they're not they just don't meet the standard.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, Ryan, how does it feel to have a 30 million streams track on Spotify?
It feels good, man. You know, it's nice. I got a silver disc for that song. You know,
it's crazy, right?
I mean, there's not many people get them. I think in the serial number is like 3,000 something. So, I mean, most people in their lifetime don't even get to achieve that kind of, you know, people have successful records, but to go on to do that, I mean, it's just, you know, what I like about streaming is that in 10 years time, the numbers are still going to be there, you know. You know, it might be 50 million in 10 years time. We don't know, you know. But the benefit of streaming as opposed to like Apple with iTunes was when you was in the chart, you was in the chart for that day, you was gone. With streaming, you can look at someone's numbers and say, okay, that song was successful. So, you know, it is a good way of measuring success. I mean, everyone's got their own way of measuring success. But, you know, yeah, I'm very happy with that song. Yeah, you know, I mean, originally when it first came out, it was no one thought it was going to do what it was going to do, you know, at all. Nobody. And I mean, I still love it now, you know. It's a great song. So I'm really pleased with that creation.
That's, you know, a life trophy, you know. Like
yeah,
great achievement. Yeah. I mean, what's your favorite DJ?
My favorite DJ, oh my gosh, I think for watching for fun is probably DJ EZ. Do you know DJ EZ? No? Oh, you need to look him up. He's entertaining. But yeah, for a DJ EZ, I mean, he's a garage DJ, you know, garage music, yeah. So, but he's very fast, you know. So on the decks, so it's cool, man.
Like, so super skilled, right?
Yeah, he's very fast, skilled. Yeah.
How do you say it?
I mean,
DJ.
Like
the name is DJ EZ.
EZ.
How do you spell it?
E then Z. Yeah.
Oh.
Just two letters. Yeah.
EZ. Right.
Yeah. I like Carl Cox. Carl Cox is another
Carl
good.
Cox is super talented.
Yeah. I mean, he's just really good, Carl Cox. You know, years ago, he used to play on vinyl. He'd have like 5 decks running at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
Unbelievable DJ, man.
Amazing.
Very good.
I want to see him live. That must be crazy.
It's been a pleasure talking to you, yeah. And keep me posted on the productions, yeah. And I wish you all the best moving forward, yeah.
Thank you very much. You probably will see like soon, a month, maybe the song on Instagram, like, you know.
It'd be interesting to see, mate. I look forward to hearing the first release. And,
thank you.
You know, just keep pushing on, keep working at it, and you'll get there, yeah?
Thank you, Ryan.
No worries, man. Listen, you have a great day, man. It's been lovely talking to you, yeah?
Same.
Take care. See you soon.
See you soon, and good luck with your releases.
Thanks, right? Man. Take care, man.